Hey everyone. So today, let me start with a quick question. What do you think of success, guys? Or to be precise, what do you think are the key factors to success? Well, if you ask me the question, then my response would be that there's no single answer to this. Simply simple as this, because success is defined in many ways, right? For some of us, success can be defined financially. For some of us, it can be on the professional growth, or for many of us, it can also be academic success and so on. So I decided to share with you guys my success story based on my academic period when I came to the Netherlands and I did my master degree, which was back in 2016. I continued studied for 2 years until the end of 2017. So I thought it would be nice to share with you guys like what I thought was the or were the key factors to achieve my goals overall, to complete my study, and what really kept me motivated, what really kept me going. So there are six key features that I think was the key denominators for my success. And to start with, I would say staying focused was one of the key factors that really helped me achieve my goal, because in today's world we do have too many distractions, first of all, and there were too many ideas, too many advices, and so on. Obviously, I was listening to my friends, listening to my family members, but I was staying true to myself, staying focused to my goal, because I said to myself, I eventually asked myself, like, why am I here in the Netherlands, right? Because I left everything behind back home, and I came here for a purpose, and that was studying and completing my graduation, right? So I would say staying focused was one of the greatest thing that really helped me. And then I realized that also being patient was one of the key factors as well, because we all want something quick, something or big, or we all want to be successful quickly, right? Like, we want things just right now. But I realized that nothing is like that. We can't have everything at once. We can't have everything quickly. Everything takes time. It requires patience. It requires hard work as well. So I was accepting that, the fact that I have to go slowly, right? My study, I need to finish my study, and then probably the next step. So I was trying to be calm, and then also be focused and being patient. I was waiting for the end result, despite having a lot of hiccups in my student life, because when you are abroad, it's a bit of a difficult to study. But again, if you are focused, if you know what you're doing, if you are committed to yourself, then you are also willing to put the efforts to see the end result, right? So I would say, obviously, being patient is one of the greatest things that you can have in order to achieve your result, in order to achieve your end goal. And third of all, that was really helpful for me was having a mindset to work hard, to put extra hours to my study, to my work, and so on. So obviously, living in the Netherlands is not really less expensive. I would say it's not cheap, because you have to pay for your house, you have to spend money on groceries. Then also, if you are living alone, then obviously you have to cook as well, right? So that takes time. On top of that, the study period is pretty much intense, because you get well, for the master degree you get about 1 year, or maybe 2 years, but then obviously there are a lot of blocks in between, and everything is very with very tight schedule. So you have to have so many assignments, so many exams in between, and you would really you wouldn't really have so much spare time to have fun, to be honest. So hard work really comes into play, because you have to, as I said, you have to cook your own meal, you have to earn for your living, probably by working part-time, obviously, because you can't do a really full-time job, and you shouldn't, I would say, because you are a student, so your main goal is to study, right? And then of course you have to study, so you have to do at least 3-4 things at the same time, manage everything by yourself. So that requires a lot of hard work, right? So you have to have this mindset, and only when you are willing to commit to that, then you can see the end result. Then you can see that you are actually succeeding in your academic life, right? So then I also realized that there are other things, and the fourth major important aspect for me was to take responsibility. Because as I say that when we come abroad, actually we are completely alone. Obviously we make friends, but this is completely new environment. We have to do things on our own, as I just gave you guys an example of cooking and doing groceries and doing your own assignment and so on. So you have to take responsibility, and you have to learn that you have to do things on your own. You have to manage your time. You have to take ownership of every decision that you take, right? So that's another very important thing. Like, you cannot really rely on your on someone. You can't really say that, okay, maybe I will skip that, somebody else would do that job for me. Trust me, that's not gonna work, okay? Because everyone's busy with their own life. Because, well, most of your friends will be from your class, right? Because you are new here to a country, and everybody is busy with their own life, doing their own assignments, doing their own groceries, doing their cooking. So you are not alone in the journey, of course, because as I said, you will make your friends, and you will have classmates. You will meet someone probably from your own country. You will meet friends. You'll make friends and so on. But you have to take initiative. You have to do things on your own, and you have to take responsibility of everything that you do. So that now gets us 4 points, 4 key aspects, right? And the fifth one that I realized was also very crucial, and also helped me develop myself, help me achieve my goal, was being open-minded. Because obviously when I came to the Netherlands, I never had such an experience of staying abroad, living with different cultural people, right? So I really did not get bored of that. I was not really nagging about being out of my comfort zone. I was really appreciating it, and I was really enjoying it, because I was open towards different culture, towards different society, different food, and so many things. And also I was really open towards the change. I was flexible. I was trying to be flexible, because where the one of the greatest examples would be that food culture is not really a great thing here, So being Bengali, we eat a lot of different spicy foods here. For instance, on the other hand, people don't really eat spicy food. So I started also to build this habit of eating less spicy food, and obviously I didn't know how to cook, so I had to improvise as well here. Then also, if I speak about the weather, in my country the weather is so warm, it's really charming, but here it's raining, it's cold. So I was still enjoying this, because for me everything was new, and I was trying to appreciate everything. I was trying to enjoy every moment. because I was open towards the change. So that's the mindset you have to have, because if you think that you are coming abroad and then you're gonna stick to your own rule, of course you can't do that. Nobody's gonna complain. Nobody's gonna tell you to do otherwise, right? Because it's your life at the end. But to grow faster, to integrate to something new, obviously you have to have the mindset to change, to be open. Otherwise, life is a bit difficult, and you will realize that. So this was another key aspect that really helped me, and I think I'm still open towards different things, and that's how I am. And that's my advice towards others as well. Like, if you are ever thinking of going abroad, or if you are already here, then please, guys, don't stick to your own comfort zone. Try to be out there, try new things, and you will see life is much different. You will also see that you are integrating much better. So that gives us 5 key aspects, right? And the last one that I was also thinking that really helped me grow and achieve my goal was the mindset, or having a mindset not to give up easily. Because obviously I had a lot of struggles. Even I failed in my first exam. Well, to be honest, I did not really fail the exam, but I couldn't even participate that. And that's because it's funny, because I used to have the habit of not managing my time very well. So I was late. I think I was 10 minutes late in my exam, in the exam hall, and the teacher could not or did not allow me to participate in the exam. So yeah, as a result, I failed the exam, but it's okay. I learned my lesson. That was really, I think I was crying because it was my first exam. I studied so hard, and then obviously I was late 10 minutes because I think it was raining. My cycle was broke. Something happened for sure, but yeah, no excuses. So, not only these, but there were a lot of other struggles, of course, but I never thought of giving up. And I think this was one of the reasons why I could see the end result. I could finish my study, because I was really determined to reach my goal. And as I said in the beginning here, that I was always focused, and I told myself always, I was trying to remind myself why I came to the Netherlands. So I never had the mindset of giving up, to be honest, and still I don't. And that's something also I would like to advise you guys. You will face many different struggles, because life is not really easy, especially when you are new to a country, new to an environment. And of course, when you have to study here, it's also a bit different. When you go study, wherever you go, you will find it different, right? So the thing is that you don't have to have the mindset of giving up. You have to have the mindset of integrating, learning new things, having the open-minded attitude towards different things. Then you will see that you are also easy with every different situations. You are taking things much easily, and not really complaining about things. So yeah, guys, these are the 6 key aspects that I can think of. What was the key factors for my success. So thanks again for listening, guys, and yeah, once again, keep an eye on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys.